Joe,
Jeramy,
my friend.
my favorite friend.
My dad's getting pegged. And babies!
Please stop.
Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint.
You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat. There's very limited seating directly around you. And oh great, terrific, it seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. So, no one wants to sit next to Travel. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster.
Who the fuck is that?
Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise? Yeah, they don't call him Expectistor. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers. And my whole shtick gets a little flustered.
Hey there, you're looking good, Kunky. Real good.
And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side. The rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can't sit at the ends of with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone... Oh yeah, that is me. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner.
Oh, tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit.
We hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do.
Hey! You didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What we're eating.
It's meat.
Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite.
Meat is good. Wouldn't you say, Kunky?
Meat is murder.
What you know? Consider what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now?
I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. That's technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true.
Okay. Enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Kunky. You thinking what I'm thinking? Go eat a pussy. Go for it. Right now, at the table.
Climb under. You've seen those internet videos.
It's all cool. Everyone, no one would notice a thing. It's gonna be a person. It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat.
I think it might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took us 12 hours.
And we do literally everything on this island.
Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meat. Oh, meal.
Wow, he's right for a change. Cause I am with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything and trying.
Twain?
Mark Twain.
First, who says twine? It's Twain. Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat's cooked. No blood.
We really need all less of this game.
This whole game is like that meme, but instead of one girl sat on a sofa with multiple guys, it's her and you two on the couch with all the monsters behind you. Vibe is
Like
nervous but horny. Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, did you?
Obviously,
I don't know if
I
you
didn't
that
read it because
line.
I just need it.
obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obs.
The hell it is.
Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you like.
Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk, or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov.
Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Kunky. I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to cough up Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole.
No hyperbole.
They want, yeah,
hyperbole, but
Yeah. They once argued over who had the most effective weapon for 72 straight hours. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer clean the weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Tetanus.
I've never seen that word spelled out. That's a weird way. I didn't think that's how tetanus was spelled.
My first name was tetanus, and I was like, that's wrong.
Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner, Felix? I mean dinner.
Splendid idea. We hate for it to get cold.
We hated when it got. Oh, he hated when it got cold.
Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigame consists of 2 parts, on a top pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction, and on the bottom a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target's immediately press the spacebar.
Yep, we did this.
Want me to repeat that?
Yeah.
Oh, now calm down, Kunky. Let the narrator speak.
Oh, careful, Icarus.
Careful, Icarus. Flying a little close to the sun, aren't we?
Ready.
Where we go, slice. Perfect.
Oh yeah, we got this, baby.
Perfect.
Ooh!
You missed completely. Not bad. Not too shabby.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb.
Dinner's finally served.
For real. The sounds, especially coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean...
Come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect.
Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just try to mash stuff through there.
Spirit, why aren't you hungry?
The 2 best things about being dead is not having to eat.
That's only one thing.
Think about it, Kunky. Number 2.
Oh, I gotta do the actual voice for Kunky.
Kunky! Think about it, Kunky! Number 2 is no number 2. One less to think about in the afterlife.
So what you're saying is that poop hole is clean.
Spotless.
Hmm.
Dip a toe in. Alright, after this whole thing, I gotta get water.
Okay. You should have done it during the mini game.
I have no idea what will actually follow.
Oh, no eating ass, apparently.
Wow. Wow. Can't dip a toe in.
That was, oh, maybe it was dip the toe?
Maybe it was. No beef.
I don't, oh. Not the toes. Oh, you missed the before stream. We were already talking about all the grippers on display. Anyway.
Anyway.
You might have noticed, but I'm not. I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floated in a special form.
Spectral form.
Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore.
Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse, still staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like it. Kunky, what are you doing? I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them?
Look at that seagull. Oh, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Lame misdirect.
Yeah, she's right, Cookie. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise.
Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yeah, you did. Poor thing. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull.
Uh-oh. You just made a lot of good points, Kunky.
Careful, Kunky. You don't want to eat meat too far from the sun.
Oh, if you said Jesus' name, everyone knows it takes Jesus 2.3 seconds to come to Earth.
Mel said, to be for real. Or is that to be for real? To be frank?
To be fair. To be
fair. Oh, okay. You don't talk about toes, sure, just not placed inside orifices.
Officers.
I swear.
That was officers, Jeremy. You're beginning to feel lightheaded.
It waved at me.
Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you, Kunky. Maybe someone who you spoke their lines? No, wait, you haven't eaten, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out.
Oh, hey, me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide, narrator to the narrator, the ocean.
Not sure how I feel about the characterization, but I'll allow it.
I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you picked at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse.
Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you are. Am I right?
For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question.
What's the best flavor of ice cream?
Safety save?
I feel like it's going to be what's the best flavor of ice cream.
Why are you here?
Okay.
Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth.
Big. Mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling.
Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I didn't. It is in your best interest to make more choices that I like. For the choices might be yours to make, but they're mine to reward. Okay. Go get your water. I'm also gonna get some water. And we'll put it on Be Right Back for a second.
Alright, perfect. All the honey. Honestly, any haul. Any haul would do.
Oh, okay, I'm back. Sorry. The dogs are bugging me to go out, and then they were being a pain in the ass to corral back inside the house.
I thought you were just like purifying all your fucking water.
I had left it on the fucking counter.
Do you not even have it?
Nope, I forgot it, but whatever, I'll get it later. I drank some of it, so.
Okay. You wake up to find Huntress holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. Shh. Sleep forever. Oh, good. You're awake. Sometimes when I try and take care. Sometimes when I try and care for people, they have a way of ending up less alive than when I started. If you know what I'm saying. Which would be a total bummer if that happened to you. It's been so long since I had a normal, happy, healthy living person around. Usually I'm just falling into the same old routine of smashing everyone's head open with a hatchet before I really get to know who they are as a person. Look at my ass. But you're not nearly as scared or too busy writhing in pain to see me for me. You feel nervous in her arms, not just because they'll maybe crushing you a little bit, but because she's...
Beautiful.
Yes, beautiful. Well, I was just gonna narrate that fact, not, say it out loud as a single word like some creep.
Beautiful mask. Your bunny mask is quite gorgeous.
Nice recovery. But now that you're awake and talking, you gotta keep this up, Kunky.
Did you make it yourself?
You're the first person to ever ask me that.
Ooh.
No, I killed a bunny.
Ooh, you guys music?
A human-sized bunny and took off its head. And I wear it as mine.
Seems so quirky and cool. You could do anything. Own an Etsy store. Be a doctor. Why is it that you kill people? Sorry, I'm vibing to this fucking music.
But it wasn't a lock. Huntress sighs. You can practically see the memories flickering across her eyes, but she hasn't tried to kill you yet, so that's a good sign. It's as I was ever taught to do as a young girl, so I thought it was right. Even though the mask, you can see the Huntress is blushing a bit, it seems like your line of question has made her a little nervous, Kunky. Hey, you didn't eat much at dinner. Want a snack?
Hell yeah, snack of that ass. Sorry.
Snack of that ass. She offers you some jerky. Probably human jerky. But her spice game is on point because it smells pretty damn good.
Well, hell yeah, we're accepting that.
Yeah, hell yeah. You can't decline a jerk. When on Murderer's Island, you might as well eat as the killers do. Plus,
You just say you can't decline a jerk.
yeah. Plus, you really are hungry, and you can chow down on jerky centrally, right?
I'd love some.
After a moment of quiet chewing on what you choose to believe is not human thigh meat, you decide to be bold and ask another question.
You ever been in a relationship before?
Dang, you're really going there. You do not play around, Kunky.
We all know how Kunky do.
Huntress takes a moment to think deeply before answering. I must say, it's quite amusing to see this hawking bombshell to get all twisted up with these personal questions. Kudos to you, Kunks. There was this one deal that looked at me quite provocatively in a clearing once, but that doesn't count, does it? You hear the faintest giggles bubble out from behind Huntress's mask?
It's weird because her mouth is not behind the mask. Oh, you're so cute, Huntress. No, it doesn't count.
Whoa, what's this? You found something in the sand, and Huntress reaches down to pick it up. It's a hair clip. Probably left by some little girl who was playing on the beach long ago, who is definitely still alive and not at all dead. Huntress closes the bag of jerky with the hair clip. Seems like she's a little mixed up on how exactly this particular item works. Should you go with the flow or show off some of your knowledge of advanced human and... Show a thing or two.
I feel like she likes usefulness. I feel like this is the thing to do.
Yeah, yeah.
You silly goose.
You chuckle. Exactly, Kunky. Chuckle again for me. Ah, I love it. Before reaching for the bag of jerky, you take the beret off and collect a lock of Huntress's hair, clipping it back into an attractive swoop.
Much better.
Huntress is so happy that you taught her something new about human trinkets. She touches the clip in her hair with a shy smile. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you and quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on a strange island. Only to find out that Stride and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads.
I choose to imagine it's just them, like, just rocking, just.
What are you doing?
We said no activities!
It's very important that we stick to the itinerary.
And attend each event is scheduled. Playing sick. Oh, sorry, that's Dwight. They fucking talk at the same time, so I keep getting confused.
Yeah, and they have the same color.
Yeah.
Like, everything's normally differentiated by that. Playing sick for cute points was not part of this evening's activities.
I strictly slotted for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, I was dying.
No time for excuses.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting.
Go, 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 go! Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. I hate it here. We're not going to blame anyone in particular.
But someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry. Hasn't been sticking to the schedule.
That means you, Kunky. Ah, shit. That means that we're behind on time for evening activity.
And we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story, but story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience.
You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who?
Oh, great! We have to decide as a group? This never goes well.
Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No fuss, no muss. I'm just gonna bust.
No fuss, just gonna bust. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you. Or do you embrace your fate?
So sorry, everyone. I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I just still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I passed out. Been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie?
Seriously? Has anything ever happened on schedule? Even once?
God, you know, I
Damn
really...
it, Donald, if you try to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia. Bussin' Mussa, back on. You two know I love to hack, slash, slice, and fucking bust.
We all know you love to bust. It's almost all you talk about.
Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us.
I renounced my name. Who's Donald? Who's Strike? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. His little nameplate changed to nobody.
Yeah.
But we also gotta get started on story time, so...
Punky, who do you think should share? Oh, darn it, that's a name.
Please pick somebody quickly so this tropification doesn't turn into a bloodbath.
You already know, baby.
Let me tell you how much...
Huntress, I choose you!
how much I hate Past Joe for doing the crab voice.
It's with you forever now.
It's with me forever, and it is the most taxing voice on my throat.
Mouse said Huntress only run, let's go.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrase, will ya?
Because it was the Pokemon thing.
Yeah. Hunter steps up to tell a story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. Faraway. There's a village outside the deep, ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of the thick trees and brush that separate safety from the unknown.
I'd like to get between those thick trees, if you know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Those
you're gonna
fucking
love.
tree trunks.
I got a thick brush, if you know what I'm saying.
Is it the next line with what you just said?
Yeah, yeah. Grown men have ventured enough.
Often would never return.
It sounds that echoed out into the village was something inhumane. The women of the town told a story to the young children, hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from the curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village.
I'm feeling a curious exploration coming on.
Yeah. They told a creature that looks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful. Her voice, the last relic of her humanity, allows all who hear it into her domain, and no precious child nor feels
Precocious.
so. No precious child, no field soldier can escape once you are in her clutches.
I'm guessing is like... Excuse me, I'm still sick. I'm guessing is the story they tell, like their backstory.
I'm imagining, yeah. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter.
Oh yeah, Mal said this is word for word Huntress' story in Dead by Daylight.
Oh, okay. The nightmare doesn't end now. What's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It is said that the huntress, as the villagers called her, could bring herself to kill young girls she came across in the forest instead. They suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'll bring them back. I'm so glad we're not doing the fucking spirit right now. She'll bring them back
That's for the next
Well,
playthrough, Joe.
for her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'll wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'll be warm. The way they'll be out of harm's way.
Oh, she's crying.
Oh yeah, she is. Getting titties wet with tears, baby. The
Hey,
huntress-
lube them
yeah.
bad boys up.
Yeah. The
Are you ready for a tear fuck?
Had many a tear fucks in my day, Jeremy.
I don't want to elaborate on this. Let's move on.
Yeah. The huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she pilfered from other bodies. Masks she fashioned out of things from the cottage of little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. To clarify, I was the one crying. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath the huntress' mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you ever heard fills the air. Singing.
You gotta sing, Joe.
Yeah. Leave my darling tiny one tucked within your bed so tight, else the old grey wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to the stolen moment. Slow cap's good.
This is funny, but I know what we're probably supposed to
Yeah,
do.
we're probably supposed to join in singing, yeah?
Singing. He'll snatch you up between his teeth, if on the bed's edge you sleep, and drag you to the forest deep beneath the quaking trees.
Hey, baby. Let's jazz this up. Huntress can't believe you know this song. You show an intimate glance across the campfire.
Mouse in parentheses laughing.
So close your eyes and fall asleep. Count the little woolly sheep. Tuck so tightly you must keep, or he will come for you. The song ends and you both meet in silence around the campfire.
I love that song.
Look at my ass.
Bayou Bayushka, the old Soviet lullaby, right?
No, it's not. I made it up my own. I don't know how you know the words. No. It's a song my mother used to sing to me before bed every night. But now I must go. The memories, they are so much. Away! On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves, you alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for 7 seconds because Trixel shows up and he's blowing his latest song.
Hey, baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join?
He doesn't wait for an answer.
I know you've been hearing from these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special in charge of this island, but don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island, the only lobster in the ocean of sardines.
I knew you laugh at lobster.
No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby.
Trixel leaves, you a bit confused about what to make of the cryptic. But you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of a burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off the campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we?
Holy shit, it's happening.
We're gonna bust.
Dipping in hot tubs with the huntress. You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her. An offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. Yo, Ocean, why are you cock-blocking?
Hey, it's 2 a.m. You know what to do. Do the YouTube stuff.
Yeah, Twitch. It's down there.
Down now. All right. Stay friendly.
Stay friendly. I'm going to bed.
Bye.
I sleep here.